Hello everyone out there, welcome to Solve It Out. This is Annie here and today I'm going to build a FAQ page, that is frequently asked question page. Now this FAQ pages are quite common nowadays in every SaaS application. So here you can see I have taken some common questions regarding Next.js and have given their answers. When I click in one of the bars, you can see the answers with a smooth transition. It comes to view. If I click in second one, it's same opens with a smooth transition. If I click the last one, it also opens with a smooth transition. Also, I can close altogether every bar. Also can open all the bars with a single click. So today I'll build this FAQ section. Now let's check out the tech stack. The basic framework consists of Next.js, TypeScript for type definition, React hooks for state management, Tailwind CSS for styling and smooth animations, also props management from parent to child component. So let's jump on to the code. So I have already installed Next.js with TypeScript and Tailwind CSS and have removed some code here and have just written FAQ page. Let me run it first. You can check it out. That is yarn run dev. In localhost 3000, you can check here the FAQ page. Now in the index page, I want to start the code with some state values. First, let me define the JSON data that I have here. It consists of 5 questions and its answers regarding Next.js. So as it has 5 questions, so I will be creating a state here of 5 values. That is const active, comma set active, is equal to useState. Will import the useState from React and will initiate an array with the values, you can say Boolean values, of length 5, because I'm having 5 datas in my data.json file. After defining the state, I want to define a variable name const is some active. That is, I want to keep a record about whether one of the variables or one of means this is 5 false data is there. If any of them comes true, then I want to keep a track of it. So that's why in this variable of is sum active, I want to store active.sum element I want to return that element. If any of the element is active in this array, then I want to keep a track of it. Next, I want to write a function named const handle click. It will be an arrow function. Here I'll check is sum active with a condition that if any of them is true, Then in setActive, I want to pass the opposite, that is each one must turn to false. Else, I want to pass each one will be set to true. This will be an all-over control function where I want to close all the bars and open all the bars. This handle click will work for the whole state. Now, I want to create a component in the components folder, that is outside the pages. Let me create a components folder, and inside it I want to create a layout.tsx component. With RAFC prompt, here I have saved the layout file, and I want to call the layout file in the index page. Now here the layout file got auto imported. Next, in this layout file, I want to pass some of the props. The index page will be the parent component, and the layout component will be the child component that will receive the data as props from parent component. So in the layout component, I want to pass the props like handle click. It will consist the value of handle click here. Handle click function that I have defined here, I want to pass it to layout as the prop. Next, I want to pass the isSumActive variable. Next, I want to pass the data, that is the JSON data that I have. I will import it now. That is import data from this is the JSON data that I have. I have imported it in the index page, and I'm passing it to the layout page as a prop. Next, I want to pass the state and the set state. So here, and in the turn component, I want to pass the active state, and in the set turn variable and turn variable, that is, I want to pass the set active set state. So here you can see an error is showing. This is because we haven't declared this props in the layout page. We'll declare it now. The code of the index page is completed. Let's move to the layout page. Let me first call the props that I'm receiving from index page, that is handle click, comma isSumActive, and data, turn, and set turn. So here I have called the data. Now as I'm using TypeScript, I have to define the types here. I'll write here interface layout props, and first we'll define the handle click. Handle click, I'll apply it on a button element. So I'm going to define it as react dot mouse event handler, and it will be an HTML button element. Handle click is defined. Next, I want to define isSumActive. Well, it's just a normal variable, so I will say isSumActive with, just write any. It can take any variable, accept any variable. Next, I'll write the turn prop. It will be a Boolean type of array, means an array which consists of Boolean variables. Next will be setTurn. The setTurn has some predefined the setState TypeScript value in React, so I'll import it, that is dispatch. SetState action, and inside it consists of Boolean value array. Dispatch, I need to import from React. Dispatch and setState action is imported from React. It's a predefined TypeScript value which React consists for setState. Next will be data. Now the data here, you can see it has three fields, that is index, question, and answer. So let me create another prop. Here I will apply like type props. It will consist the object defines, means this object variable types it will contain in the props. In the props, first I'll write question. It will be of string type. Next it will be answer, which is also of string type. Finally it will be index, which is of number type. You can check it in data.json. This is number, and let next is the string, and also answer is the string type. So this props, the data consists the array with object which consists of this type. So it will be the props type array. Now this layout props, I'll assign it here. Then the error will be gone. Sorry, the typo. You can see the error is gone from layout page and also from the index page. Next, let me start the design of the layout page. You can see here I have completed the CSS part of the layout page. I have created a heading of frequently asked question. Then I have created a button here which consists of an image and the open and or close all button. So now I am going to put the functionalities that I have called as a prop from the index page, that is on the button. I want to give the onClick function, and inside the onClick function I want to assign the handle click function. After that, I want to assign the open all or close all name along with the condition of is sum active. That is, inside the braces, I want to check that if is sum active is false, then I want to show the open all else I want to show the close all string. I will remove it from here. If I save it, you can see a change here. That is, the only open all is there as the state is currently false. If I click, it will change to close all. Okay. So, according to this open all and close all, I want to change the image of this direction, that is the arrow direction. I want to change. So, according to is sum active, I want to add a CSS here. With a plus sign. Let me first change it, put it inside curly braces. I want to add a CSS here, that is if is sum active, then I want to rotate in 180 degree, else want to rotate in 0 degree. If I save it, you can see the change here. You can see the arrow is going up and down. Next, I want to pass the data prop inside a component. Let me first create the component, that is Accordion.tsx. RFC prompt, save it first. Now I want to pass the data that I've received here to the Accordion component. That means Accordion component will be a child component to this layout parent component. So after this div class, I want to map out the data as I'm receiving an array here. And here I want to return a div, the class name with full with the key of questions. Give here the index. Inside the div, I want to call Accordion component. Inside the Accordion component, just like the layout component in index page, I want to pass some props. It will have question, which I want to pass the value of element.question. Next, it will have answer. Where I want to pass element.answer. Next, I want to pass the turn state. Also the set turn state. Lastly, the index. Passing the components is done. Now this error, for this error, I have to call this props in the accordion page. Let's do that first. Will be question, answer, turn, set turn, index. You can see the layout error is gone. So let's first save the layout. And then the accordion page now will define the type of this props. I'll write type props and will define question will be of string type, answer will be of string type, turn will be of boolean array, set turn will be of dispatch from React, then set state action from React consisting boolean array type. Final one will be the index of type number. I'll assign this props. So the error is gone. Next, let's do the CSS part. Now I have completed the design of the accordion. You can see here question, answer, and the minus plus buttons are already here. Now I'll apply the functionalities. So first I'll change this question, hard-coded question and answer to the props that I have received from the layout page. Let's change it. Right here, question, answer, and right here, dynamic answer prop. If I save it, you can see here all the questions and answers are present. Now let us add the functionality. First, I want to give an on click to the button. That is on click. Create a function named toggle accordion. Here I'll create the function that is const toggle accordion. There will be an arrow function and a variable named new turn. I want to use thread operator and keep a copy of the turn boolean array. Next, in the new turn, I want to pass the index and I want to store changed value there. Finally, in setTurn, I want to pass the new turn value. That is, whatever will be the value, I want to store it first in the new turn, and if it's true, it will change to false, and vice versa. Then I want to pass it to the setTurn for the new value of the new turn. So here I'll save it, and in the button class, according to the setTurn index, I want to add a variable here, that is turn important index. Means according to the true and false of the turn variable or the turn state, the toggle will work. Till now you cannot see anything. Let us work more on it. Then I want to need to change the image. That is, when it will be true, I want to show the minus image, and when it will be false, I want to show the plus image. So let me first write down condition here. The condition will be turn idx index, show the minus, else want to show the plus image. Next, in this div of answer, I want to add a ref variable for the transition effect, and I want to define a variable here, content ref. Now the upper portion, let me define the function const content ref. I want to call useRef here, useRef hook from React, import it, and will define its type, that is HTML div element, and the initial value will be null. Then in the useEffect hook, put it from React. In the useEffect hook, I want to describe the content ref functionality. First, let me define its dependencies. It will be content ref turn and index. Inside the useEffect, I'll write if content ref.current means if it is chosen or selected, then first I will check content ref.current style max height if is equal to true, that is turn index. If the selected index is true, then I'm going to show the answer section, that is content ref. Inside the backticks, I have written content ref dot current dot scroll height. It will depend according to the height of the answer section. If the particular index is selected, then the answer section will be shown, else it will be hidden. That's why it's 0 pixel. If the section of the particular index is selected, then I'll show the answer, elsewise it will be hidden. Now the useEffect function is done. You can check here, the answer section is hidden. If I click it, you will see the answer section is visible with a smooth transition. If I open any other one, you can see, if I click again, it will close. If I click this one, it will close again. So our mini project is finally complete. With one click, you can open all of the bars. With one click, you can close all of the bars. Single click, you can open them. With smooth transition, also you can close them. It's also mobile responsive. You can see here. With open all function, close all function, single clicks, fully mobile responsive. Do comment down below about this mini project, how much you liked it or whatever doubt you have. Therefore, This is Annie signing off. Let's meet in another new project.